Hello, my name is Joanne, and today my soul prompted me to talk a little bit about Mary Magdalene, and I call this Mary Magdalene 2.0. If Mary Magdalene was alive today, what would it be she would teach us? And I believe from the several hundred channeled messages I have received from her that she would teach us how to use our free will choice to live from the power of our souls in order that we may create the life our hearts desire. And so the power of our souls, what does that mean? It means the truth to who we are. Our souls are love and light. That is our true nature. And what does it mean to use our free will choice? It's taking what we truly desire in our hearts for ourselves and acting upon those desires to create them in the world. So the problem exists in the fact that we live in a duality, a world in which there is light and dark, there is good and bad, there is positive and negative, there is love and not love. And this is an antithesis to our soul, where our soul is purified source consciousness. It is only love, it is only light. I'm going to bring out my graphic that I use often in my videos to depict this quickly. And our true nature is in the higher dimensions. We are beings of love and light. We are souls. And when we incarnated into the earth, into the duality, the world of duality, the matrix system, the love and light of our souls got hidden from us, and we forgot who we truly are. And that is because the earth system is run by a group of individuals that are people and also like dark beings that want to control us, that want to have all the power for themselves, and they take away our power. But they can only do so if we allow it. And that's where the law of free will choice comes into play. When the Creator created the earth was made to be a sovereign planet, a planet in which we could use our free will choice to manifest what we want inside of our hearts. And what happened was, when the angels fell from grace and they started to establish this duality, this three-dimensional world we live in, they put themselves into positions of power to use any means possible to deceive us, to trick us into forgetting our true nature and forgetting our power, to diminish our power. However, when we awaken to the truth to who we are, the power that resides within our souls, we then can overthrow the programming. We can overthrow the systems and any other means by which the lower dimensional beings, the runners of the matrix system, use to deceive us into forgetting who we are. And when we remember, we have reclaimed our power. So how is it that we reclaim our power? Well, the Book of Love, the book that I wrote in which I compiled over 200 channelings from Mary Magdalene, she answers that question as to what we can do now to heal and live from the love and light of our souls and get our power back. This was a transmission from February 26, 2025. We, the children of the light, must liberate the self from these lower programs in our consciousness, overthrowing the overcoat of darkness by healing the self of any lower interference to the expression of our souls. So the key thing that she conveyed in that passage is we must take time to heal the self. We must take time to go inward to discover where it is that we have given our power away to the world, and look to the world to what we're supposed to do with our lives instead of looking within to our souls to tell us. And one step that I would advise to take if you want to begin healing yourself or continue on the journey is continually ask your soul the question, what is it that would benefit me to heal? What is it that I can do to move forward, to take my free will, choice, and power back so that I can manifest the life I desire? And when you ask, you shall receive. It's just that you have to take time in quietude, which is one of the words Mary Magdalene used, to go inward to the inner sanctum of your heart, wherein exists the key to the kingdom. All knowledge in the all of creation exists within the self. And you have access to all that knowledge. You simply must take more time going in to discover it. And when you start to do that, you'll see that signals around you will show up as to what you should do. You might run across an ad for a certain webinar for healing, or a person whose videos you can watch, and the answers will start appearing to you in different ways as to how you can heal yourself, how you can balance your energy to overthrow the overcoat of suppression that keeps you in perception separated from your soul. And once you start moving through those limiting programs and releasing them by healing yourselves, you will live more and more from the love and light of your soul. You'll live more and more from the power of whom you are. You use your free will choice to choose what you desire, and then you can create the life of your dreams, the miraculous life that is your birthright, to live a life that you love and that gives you great joy and peace. Thank you.